that means Hop's gonna. Alright. See ya.
Alright, let's see who they ban.
Big
BGG
Poach.
Poach.
Right, everyone, and welcome to the finals of St. John Bosco Esports. We are here against Egg Poach against St. John Bosco Braves. Here I have with me Spidey Vision.
Hello.
And coming in later will be our friend Agni as well to fill in for me when I am done. I have some stuff to do later. But we have Dokkaebi, Jackal, Mira, and we will see who the last ban is right now.
Dokkaebi's an insanely, I would say common pick for this area of expertise from these high schoolers. Because from seeing their plays, just Dokkaebi has just been stomping with all the anti-roam potentials you can do. Oh, and Azami out here.
Oh, yeah. That's actually a pretty good ban.
Yeah, that's going to hurt Braves when it comes to their defense strats.
All right, here we go. Round 1 on Oregon. This is going to be the first to 7. Unless we tie 6-6, then it will be the first to 8. And then we do this 3 times. Best of 3 maps.
Round 1 big play with the Clash. Nope, going to Solus. Would have been it would have been great to see a Clash the first round.
Attackers need to locate and defuse as many
St.
bombs
John
as
Bosco,
they can.
we have Sledge with Slips, Bo on the Ace, Easy Kill Gaming, Zeke on the Lion, Intended Sandoval on the Habana, and Exotic on the Nomad. Looks like they went for a downstairs basement hold for the first round. See what the setup is temporarily.
Defense has 2 anti-denials, or 2 anti-hard breach denial. So this is going to be fun seeing what approach attack has to come, since they only have 1 person with EMP grenades.
10 seconds to go.
Oh, but we are switching from Habana to IQ and Nomad to Gridlock, so Gridlock might be bringing more EMPs. I think Kaid realized he already had armor and tried to go pick up more, which is going to be great.
Actually, I do that all the time. Alright, so it looks like we're going to have the hard breacher going towards Elbow.
Spawn peek coming early from Tower 2. Send it takes 40 hits of health.
He's gonna need some help. Hopefully he calls this out.
Looks like AC is alone here in barrels. As long as he doesn't push up too far, he should be fine just waiting there.
They do have a Valkyrie in the board as well. I wonder if there's a cam here in barrels. Oh, and he's just gonna
very aggressive push. Oh,
wow.
You'll still have to wait for the lion. Hopefully this lion wins this gunfight. So this looks like Elbow's gonna be for free.
This is good. I mean, you get the elbow right here at 2 minutes. You're in a good spot.
Yeah.
Hopefully they have someone watching.
A little bit of late throw. This is gonna be an
old.
old. Nope. Does he see that? Oh, line does not pick up.
Oh, wait.
Actually, picks up the kill. His camera switches. And a double kill coming from EZ. And a death.
And the rotate, he goes
Let's
down.
see if anyone can get back off of this. Oh.
Loading new mag.
Someone deep into freezer might get a flank on these defenders here. Yep, 1 kill coming up from Slips. Last one's getting pinged. Let's see if the attackers push off of this. That looks like an aggressive push. Plant coming down right now, and the round 1 is done. Slips with a 2K and Easy Kill Gaming with a 2K.
Yeah, very impressive round here by St. John Bosco. They seemed very efficient, fast in what they were doing. A little aggressive. I think they could have droned a little bit more, but other than that, really good job. Did a great job executing and pinching everyone inside the sites.
Yeah, especially as the defense gets a little bit more accustomed to these attack strategies. We're going to have to see if attack counters this by a little bit droning more. Otherwise, they might be caught with their pants down in certain situations.
It looks like we have a little bit similar lineup, except we're not going to bring. Oh, we are going to bring the ace this time, and a Habana as well with Lion, blocking Sledge. Those guys are the same. And we have a Frost on the other side with a push in the upstairs site.
Yeah, Frost as a pick is always scary for the attackers. Because even though it's as simple as just shooting the Frost mat, in an intense situation like this on finals day, a lot of synapses are firing in the brain and people aren't paying attention to Frost mats most of the time.
Laying out the welcome mat.
5 seconds
That's a good
remaining.
spot for one. A lot of people like to hop in that window and take a fight.
Attacker's objective is to defuse a bomb.
Doesn't look like we have any spawn peaks at the moment. We could get an aggressive play from the defender. Looks like to be playing an attic. Good, the attacking team has learned from their last round and they're checking all spawn peak angles.
Let's see what the initial take is here. It looks like we're gonna go for a tower push. Hopefully we clear this guy out who's on, let's see, second floor? Yeah.
The Solus might prove hard for them since she can actually detect and see when attacker drones are coming in. But it seems like she retreated down the basement. Attackers aren't aware of this at the moment, but hopefully they can get an intel off early. And we have someone already in master bedroom. Holding off the armory door. Not unaware that there's one playing in armory. Oh, possibly now no.
Slips the nose.
Yeah.
Now he does.
Big giveaway. Dreadlock might take this gunfight, losing a lot of health.
Needs to help here.
Needs backup from a teammate as Frost is pretty low. Sledge is not giving that backup needed.
Right now, as
Oh.
you see, Sledge has 2 nades, and I'm hoping he takes advantage of this sometime.
Apparently unaware of the angle that's coming out. Oh, but still gets a kill on the Frost and the Bandit. That's a double K from Slips.
Yeah, nicely well done. Sometimes patience is a virtue, but this time it works out.
If Slips wins this gunfight, he might just be able to walk into sight for free.
Nitro cell set.
Holding angle on the attic door, checking all angles. Gets
Oh,
the
yeah,
headshot on Valkyrie.
That's a long shot, too.
And they've taken sight with Slips taking the charge. Gonna sweep out attic. Next spot is gonna sweep out kids. Let's see if he knows the anchoring. Unaware still, running in. Oh, and Slips goes down, but followed up by attacker support, hopefully. A 2K from the Rook on the other side. A 3K from the
my
Rook on the other
goodness.
side. Let's see if this plant can go down successfully, and we pick off the last one playing in... Oh, there's still... Actually, a Solus is still playing.
Attackers need to
This is
protect
a
the
2v2
defuse.
situation.
Compromised.
Yeah, no idea where this Solus is at the moment, but St. John Bosco is aware that this guy is in kids' room. Hopefully
Wait.
they will find some sort of audio cue for the Solus in a second.
The Rook is gone, and it leaves it up to the remaining Solus to try and clutch a 1v2. With Diffuser down.
About 15 seconds left in the round. If they can hold out for just 10 more seconds.
Solus is going for an aggressive push, and goes down, and the second round is won by St. John Bosco High School.
Yeah, a little sloppy at the minute mark of that push, but otherwise everything was good to go after that. After everyone kind of got fried in oil pit, they decided, you know what, maybe we should get a plant down and cover, and it seemed to work out pretty well.
Yeah, from the looks of it earlier, it looked like Habana needed a lot of help to get that wall open, which I don't think was open until later into the round. But with those 2 picks off the board really early, or in the mid-round, they were able to just get all that coverage they needed.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
So we're
Same
up
attacking
2-1.
straight up.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I was going to say, same attacking setup as last time. If it's working for them, it's going to work again, hopefully. Oh, and the clash is finally out from the defense side. Let's see how the attackers fend against this.
Yeah, hopefully they should be okay. They've seen Clash a time or two.
Yeah.
Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Currently up 2-0 too. I kind of like to say that the Clash pick is always kind of a panic pick. And
Definitely.
areas of kind of feeling outmatched by the enemy team. So if it's happening 2-0 already, that's
5
a
seconds
pretty good
remaining.
sign.
Yeah, Clash is normally like an annoyance operator chosen to
Attackers must
mainly
locate
just
and defuse a bomb.
catch the attackers off guard. And actually, Clash is going for a spawn peek. The boldest of moves. Oh. Takes this is insane. Takes 1 hit, and Clash is probably going to fall back now. As she
Not
should.
really sure what that clash was expecting to accomplish there, but I guess gotta try something.
Drone coming into attic to pick off any defenders. They've noticed the wall is open, so that changes their attack strategy up.
Yeah, very interesting that that wall's not reinforced. Not sure what Slips is doing on the master balcony, but he's
Possibly
probably
waiting for
some
approval. Yeah,
information. Yeah.
waiting for more information.
I think he might be asking for it and didn't get it, so he said, "Fine, I'll go take care of it myself."
Yeah. Gridlock's gonna make her way up main stairs and hopefully take out anyone. Armory, clear that out, and probably get some tracks down in Trophy. Intel's coming out that clashes in Trophy, so hopefully a push from this Gridlock can pick off this very annoying Clash. Clash has made her way further. Oh, and gets picked off with her shield on her back. Probably could have kept it in front of her. Ooh.
Nice little trade there from
Yeah.
Necrotic. Gonna probably take Trophy right now. Hopefully get some utility up in sight so they can cut the site off with those Gridlock mines. There they go. And see
Gridlock can hopefully get this long range kill.
Couldn't get it quite there, but almost.
One more shot should kill this Valkyrie. And a very bold opening of this wall coming from Hibana. Doesn't seem to make
Bomb located by attack.
the greatest of plays, as you have to vault through it instead of just walking through a hole. Injure comes down from here. Not sure if Ace is aware of this, though. And especially as they have a rook, this injured person can get themselves back up. Oh, and picked off by the Valkyrie playing in the corner. Drone insight, aware of all of... Yep.
3v3 here. Should think we might need to reassess what we're doing, but instead it looks like we're gonna walk into a Capcan trap. That is unfortunate, but we get a trade-off from Send It in games.
2v2,
Slips
it's...
is gonna have to get over there super fast if he needs the help. We got 25 seconds on the clock.
Got two low health defenders with a full health attacker and half health attacker. So this should prove to be in the attacker's
15
favor
seconds left.
if they just win their gunfights. Ooh, bold push coming in. Does not see the Capcan trap.
Remaining.
A little bit of panic coming from this Hibana. Sprinting out and gets caught sprinting. Nomad has to make a bold play, and the round is lost to the defenders who played very anchor. They stayed in sight, hunkered down, and they won due to time.
Yeah, very passive play here by Poach. Think they finally decided maybe we don't peek these guys and make them kind of make their own play, and unfortunately, St. John Bosco just didn't have the play that they needed.
Let's see if after that round of walking into Capcan traps, they're going to be more aware with these defense or with the defender strategies, and a lot of droning out has to come from these attackers if they really just want to get the map control they need.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
As the defenders are back in basement, attackers could either go for their elbow push or try and push from another area, seeing as elbow worked last time, but defenders can always adjust their strategy.
Attackers have located a bomb.
We got a Valkyrie, Lucy, Vigil, Rook, and Cade for the defenders down here in the basement site. And we're gonna take, again, the personal favorite of Slips, Sledge. Boba's personal favorite of
10
Ace.
seconds left before insertion.
Easy kill on the Nomad. Send It on the Hibana.
5
And
seconds
of
to
course,
insertion.
in on the big old Gridlock.
Attackers
Easy
are
kill's been
moving
going
to the bomb.
Nomad a couple rounds this match, but we haven't really seen much from the actual air jab that Nomad poses.
That's very true, but I do think that he did throw some down last round. Just to do that they were playing very passively, they ended up not running into any rotation counters.
Sledge might be coming actually from a side push, far away from sight to hopefully catch off any defending roamers. Oh,
Oh, wow.
an early pick from Boba onto the Kaid. Oh, from barrels too. Gonna drone it out, see if elbow is reinforced, and most likely is. We got two attackers inside of meeting hall. They might be able to get the hatch from here and just pose a vertical threat to the defenders. We have a play coming out here to get the wall open and elbow. Oh, missed. Possibly on the high part of the wall. But droning seems to be coming in to pinpoint where this Kaid charge actually is. We still have a Vigil up on the board, so we could get a late game flank coming from the Vigil.
At this point, I'm hoping that the Hibana gets into meeting to open that hatch. There you go. They finally figured out where the Cave Claw was, and now they're going to open the wall.
Hatch coming open. Slips drops from the Valkyrie. Seems like they were making a push through Freezer, and it didn't go too well. We have Nomad going to come down, setting up an air jab for this flanking Vigil wherever he is now. Seems to be on main stairs, so if he plays his cards right, he can probably get a good push down Z-Hall. But with two people pushing into Freezer, we pushed out and killed Valkyrie, so now we have attacker coverage inside of the Freezer. Plant going down in sight from Ace over here. Plan is successful, and we have 4 attackers versus 3 defenders with 40 seconds left on the round.
Oh wow, a late breach going on here at Freezer. We'll see if it's going to pay off.
Nomad air jab comes from Freezer, and the pick does not come off, but is refragged by the Hibana. In 25 seconds, it's a 2v1. Attackers just have to play a little bit passively, because we have these grid block mines to really mess up this Rook's day. Diffuser is coming.
Go for the defuse, but hope the attackers should
Contest coming from the gridlock. And the round is easily won by St. John Bosco.
Yeah, once again, well done. Took a lot of ground very quickly to just kind of surround sight and pinch the defenders all the way into a corner, basically.
Also really shows that gridlock is a very successful after defuse or after plant attacker, as she can just cover the entire floor with traps. Really making
it
makes any attempt just feasible at that point.
Not only that, she also has an LMG with 60 bullets with absolutely no recoil.
Attackers need to locate
On
and
top of
defuse
this,
as
she
many
has
bombs as
EMP
they can.
grenades to help open the wall. She's just kind of a big old package of bad for the defenders.
Exactly. She is just, I would say, just an all-around operator that's probably best in any attacking comp. Same strat coming out again. We have switched easy kill to the Lion. No more gridlock now that we mentioned it.
Raised gridlock to S tier in the operator pool. They were like, nah, we gotta put her away.
We have, we might be getting a fuse to try and get some vertical gameplay coming here from the attackers. Melusi trying to figure out the best spot for her trap. Capcan's also coming out on the board to try and catch anyone walking through doorways unsuspectedly.
Top floor? No, they're dining.
Dining, yeah.
Ah, I gotcha.
And with the, early pickoff on Slips. Oh, Slips was trying to come from small tower.
Push is 25 health though, so he's gonna be low and running as far back to health as possible.
Yeah, we have 2 defenders in second floor. It looks like attackers are going to try and make their way to just clear out the entirety of second floor so that they have the easiest time in first floor. With this fuse here, you'd be able to, once we take second floor, he'd be able to just destroy the floor below, just making the attacker's day a lot easier. I'm preemptive firing, trying to check if anyone's downstairs. And that Capcan that was low health early is now dead. One's still playing below, but the attackers may not be aware of it yet. Looks like a flank might be coming from the Melusi to tower.
Yeah, but once again, Spidey, we have 2 minutes left, and we're already ready to open and execute very, very close to the site.
Yeah, we have both ways too. We have a
ground in
and
just 1
ace at
minute.
the same
It's
time.
huge.
Both walls are open, plus the fuse charge is coming out. Defenders are scrambling to try to get anywhere safe. Still might be coming off early. Oh, pick. Diffuser is also coming down for a plant right now. Plant with still a minute left on the clock and now turned to 45 seconds. We still have upstairs controlled the site with possible 2 picks coming. 1 pick going off from the fuse. Let's see if it gets followed up by a second pick, and it does! 4v2 in just an instant. 3v2, we have small tower pressure coming from Elysian, which seems to have 2 defenders upstairs at the moment. This Fuse gets a triple kill. Can he pick off the last one in the last second? And gets picked off by the Malusi, but is that stuck at half health now. I would not want to be half health with 10 seconds left on the clock with 2 enemies. There's panic coming from the Lucy. I sure have. And another easy round from St. John Bosco High School.
Yeah, very well done here. Especially these attacking rounds on this map specifically are actually very hard to get. So the fact that we are up 4-1 on this attacking side is in very good favor for St. John Bosco.
Yeah, normally for a losing side, 4-2 is preferable, as it still gives you a winning chance. But if St. John Bosco slaps another round, it makes it 5-1. It'll be a lot harder for Egg Poach to get a great footing in, because attacking is a hard side to push from. So seeing possibly 5-1 coming from St. John Bosco High School is just insanely great.
We see on the stat board, Send It is actually the top fragger right now, which is actually a little bit surprising, but he does have his moments in Siege, without a doubt. Plenty of clutches I've seen him pull out of nowhere.
This might be a clear case of just Send It's game.
Very true. Sometimes it happens. You just have unbelievable focus and just kind of mow him down.
We might see a really passive play from the defenders here with the Rooney gates on doors and castle barricades on windows. They look to just be sitting, or they might be playing just to sit in sight and just wait for the attackers to come to them. But we do still have an alibi who might be able to be aggressive and pick off, hopefully, a few attackers.
Did A-Push finally stop spawn peeking tower? It looks like he finally did.
Yeah, so it might just be a free push in. I think the attackers are aware of this, and without too much droning, are just going straight into tower to make a push. Hughes here clearing out master bedroom, so it makes it easier for them to get into the closet. Gridlock coming for their patented garage push. Slips here clearing first floor, starting with the small tower side of the map. Clearing cams as well, so the defenders have less resources. Wall is already open into attic, with one defender playing to contest the wall. Behind a deployable shield. This is a very heavy strat right here, with deployable shield. Oh, possible 2 defenders. Ace seems to be aware of this and might play a little bit more passive for the time being.
Bomb has been located.
Oh, wow. Gamma just took a ton of health, actually, to the fuse charge right before Gridlock ended up picking up the kill. Has to be paying attention.
A deadly combo. Ooh. Close pick from the Rook, and it follows up by a... Ooh, Ace might get a double kill right here. He has complete attic control with another fuse charge coming into games. Wall is open. Yeah. Fuse is making a push into games possibly. Will he pick off this defender? He will. And by now they should deduce that the last one is going to be playing in the bunks and is gone by Slips.
Yeah, once again, very good job by St. John Bosco. Just taking as much ground as possible in the first minute. And then clearly just droned out from there, opened the wall, cleared everything out. Very well done indeed.
Yeah, the attackers really learned from their previous mistake of playing aggressive into this passive hold from the defenders and just took advantage of that to just have the entire map to themselves.
Yeah, I completely agree. It seems like the Egg Poach just doesn't want to screw around with roamers anymore.
Defenders,
They'd rather
protect
live
your
or
bombs
die
from
at the
being
site,
defused by
which
attackers.
can be an advantage. However, you do need to play smart in those situations, and it just seems like the Braves are taking too much ground in too little time for them to be able to hold out for 2 minutes more.
Exactly. We have Egg Poach, hopefully, after playing very passively on the defense side, they might be aware that not every team is going to get rid of their roamers, so we're going to have to see a lot of anti-roam coming from the attackers to really just get map control going.
10 seconds remaining.
We do have Nook on the board, which, from personal experience, I find to be a very hard operator to play.
For a
Especially.
second, I thought Send It was spawn peeking that window, and then I remembered he was just putting a castle up.
Yeah,
I
I'm
know he's
surprised
having
not
a
to
great
see any.
game, but generally that's not his game.
Yeah, I'm also surprised to not see a spawn peek coming from Boba this game, or at least this early round. But we might see one later. Easy kill gaming with the TSG shotgun at top tower. This is going to be a great sight to see. Window gets popped open.
This is a very unorthodox play. Now he's in trouble. He's gonna have some drone on him, but it doesn't look.
Misses
like
a couple shots. Can he get the pick off? And he
blows the
does.
shots.
A great whiff coming from the TCG shotgun. With this
That's the
early
lesson
pick off
to
the
everyone
board.
at home, that you should not use that shotgun upstairs in the tower.
Yes, you very much want to know your limits when it comes to certain situations. Preferably a roamer with just a fast-firing gun like Alibi should have fared better up top tower. Jaeger's aware of the drone, is pulling back off. Alibi's holding Attic single-handedly right now. Crazy roam is coming from Jaeger over here. Wall completely open in Attic. Misses bullets.
That was extremely dangerous by Nick. He needs to probably tuck right behind that ledge and hopefully just hold his ground.
Fuse gets a good pick off on Send It Sandoval. And as they're getting more map control, we need to see more defensive or aggressive plays coming from the defense side. It Slips is taking the offense. Holding Hatch from below. Let's see if he can get one more pick. Whiffs coming from the Valkyrie. A lot of panic. But as the Valkyrie gets another position, she can probably focus herself and get a pick off here. And the call from below, one more pick. Can either be aggressive and pick off another, or return back to site with only 1 minute left on the clock.
And once again, I would hope Thatcher is aware, but it looks
And
like
another
he's
pickups
not.
off of him. It is easily a 3v1. And a Nitro Cell picks off the end of the round.
Well, yeah, that was a very big turn of events. It did not look very good at the start for John Bosco on that defense round, but it seems like a few miscommunication errors from the other team is what ended up being the death for him there.
Yeah, that definitely looks like what it was. Getting picked off from below, it'd be an easy time to just have the attackers switch their focus to take that roamer out, but as they didn't, they saw the consequences of that. But same setup coming here, but it looks to be playing from basement this time, with similar operators.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Let's see if they open up elbow.
Justin Glad, actually, from
Oh, and
the Egg Poach squad. That'll probably be an elbow push, would be from my guess. Have the smokes go up, drop some shields down, and just kind of wait for the team to hopefully keep you instead.
yeah,
Bomb located by attackers.
this is match point, so this could seem to be a possibly very easy round coming from this defense. Seeing as they're playing a lot less aggressive, it looks, with their setup.
Loading new mag.
Opening up head holes so they can get long angle picks.
Go. 5 seconds left.
He's
before
trying
insertion.
to...
We have the master.
Unfortunately, I believe this is
Attackers are
impossible.
moving
Oh,
to
never
the
mind.
bomb.
He's not trying to get all three.
Yeah.
I used to sit there all the time on this map, specifically in that little box area, and just kind of throw K-Claw to see if he could get the hatch and both the walls, looking into Blue Barrel, but never was able to be successful.
Yeah, I always thought at one point it was. And maybe that was just my imagination.
Possibly, yeah, maybe they patched, or maybe it was before the rework.
Castle barricades on the blue door to hinder the attackers. They'll either have to come punch this open or waste utility to get in. Alright, and they've chosen the former. Oh, never mind, they pulled back off. They probably see this blue push isn't going to make it for them, so they might be rotating around. Ooh, already at the laundry door.
Reloading.
Almost a pick coming off from the alibi here, but leaving the Ying very low.
Hopefully
Repeaking
this
is a challenging.
communicated out to the team. It does look like it is. Everyone seems to be rotating over to laundry.
Might get a pick coming here from this Jaeger. Lion scan. Does have to stand still. Slips might be getting an early pick and a headshot coming onto the Lion. With a rush downstairs and a double kill. Triple kill. Oh, and could not get off the last kill. Osa's coming back to try and save whatever she has left. Glaz is still unseen at the moment.
Oh, nice timed impact here, and he takes him down to 50 health. Unreal.
If Slips have gotten a couple shots off on that Osa, that would have been an easy kill.
Yeah, unfortunately, I think he had ran out of ammo, and, or he had hit the reload button already.
Yeah.
Wasn't able to finish it out his magazine.
But still, for the cost of 1 life, he has turned an possible easy round for the attackers into nearly impossible now.
Yeah, very true. Match point on the line for map 1 here in this final. About a minute left to go, and all they need to really do is hold down and hunker down on site.
Defenders, we have the intel coming out. Nitro cell possibly coming out. Will not catch anything though, but will destroy the bulletproof camera, so defenders no longer have that intel. Glaz is making his way through freezer, unaware by the defenders.
Drop the bomb to
Kill coming off onto the Osa. We are just left alone with the single Glaz. Picked off 1 kill. Defenders are now aware of this and taking aggressive positions. Glaz is in a panic situation. Still hasn't taken off default cam until now. Smoking off his area so that he could use his infrared sight to see through. Possibly pinged by that alibi. He is very much panicking. With diffusers still on the tower stairs, there's no chance of winning here. Early pick off, and doesn't even get the kill.
Wow, somehow he does not die.
End of game 1. Good win for the St. John Bosco. As we take this to game 2, still unaware, or from my standpoint, don't know what, oh, looks like club time, so yeah, second game is going to be Clubhouse. Yeah. Alright, as game 2 is starting, we're on Clubhouse, a personal favorite of mine. So I want to see how these St. John Bosco and, oh, Egg, actually, yeah, the Egg Poach, yeah. I looked up at the top of the screen and saw Orange Team and instantly forgot what the name of the team was. Egg Poach versus St. John Bosco. Clubhouse, I want to see how both teams fare, on defense especially.
Target ban already coming out. Gridlock is
Yeah.
off the board.
An insane target ban.
I assume the orange team defending first is Egg Poach.
Now, attacking side on Clubhouse is a very straightforward strategy. It's basically the same every single game. But defense is where a lot of teams really get to show creativity on how they approach this map. A Jackal ban, very, very useful for defense.
And you gotta wonder, how creative can a team really get, especially at where these teams are right now?
Yeah,
Mirror ban coming out, very standard.
At this point, it's a lot of by the books plays by both teams, but it does give some leeway for teams to do whatever they want, especially from last game with the Clash Tower 3 spawn peak. That was definitely something creative by their side.
Interesting more than creative, I'd say personally. And another target ban coming out, Jaeger.
Yes, we have the orange
wonder,
team really out it for blue team.
You gotta wonder if sacrificing the utility is worth the target ban. We already see the 3 dots coming out from Slips.
As Slips' favorite defense off goes down. You see a Goyo on the play in basement. From the looks of the operators on the basement side, it looks like they're going to be playing very passively, unless they have a very aggressive Valkyrie coming in.
Defenders, protect your
Defense
bombs
side
from
acknowledging the
attackers.
target ban.
Here we see a Rook. Now you gotta think. This person in particular, Bronco Man 1000, keeps going for it. And for the last map and almost every single defensive round, so you gotta think, what kind of utility is Rook bringing onto the board that another operator cannot provide? Because here, I think he's only using it for the 2x.
Especially that. Also, seeing as most rounds they have died due to kills or the diffuser going down, the Rook armor really isn't denying this diffuser, and it's also not really denying the kills that they're receiving. A nitro cell coming up from the Goyo. Misclick.
Defuse the bomb.
We have 5 people on site and an AFK Ninkotic. Checking where that cam is, and that is not where it is.
Checking the skyline to make sure of any airborne enemies.
Very hard to see what the
Another
attacking
AFK
strategy is,
player.
as we have
That is
2 AFK
two.
players at the moment. Oh, 1 AFK player. So an early game dirt push seems to be coming out, but destroyed by an electric charge from Kai. Senate Sandoval's going straight into garage with the backup of a drone. So a good push from attackers right now. Clearing out garage so that they can drop to oil pit.
See the thatch is finally
Thatch
in.
nade coming out. And dirt is going to get opened. It looks like a second Kaid charge is possibly coming out from this. Wall is now open. Oh, and an early pick coming from Easy Kill Gaming. No more Kaid. And we actually have Ying basically touching site.
Wow, I really can't say anything more than wow. How Ying has taken so much initiative in such a short amount of time.
We have coming down dirt. We have 2 operators and blue 2 operators pinching the entire site in half. And that flame is really only going to hinder these 2 blue operators from pushing further, so wasn't a great attack. Possible nade kill. Oh, ignores the run out. Ooh, defender cutting it very close and gets the pick off on slips. Still have a full or 4 defensors.
And taking some shots.
Activating
Still
drone.
blue plays. If they had any hard breach, they'd be able to open that blue. And another pick coming from Boba. Headshot onto the defender. Walking into sight, almost gets a pick off and injured actually.
It's down. Someone goes
2
down on the
injured.
defender side.
Trades. Another kill from Boba. We have 1 injured, 1 alive. Sendit is waiting for a push coming up from this rook. We have 1 operator down. The other one came back up. Let's see how he fares with about 10 health. And he did not fare well. I'd like to say a great headshot percentage coming from the attacker's side. St. John Bosco just clicking on heads today. And
A disconnect maybe.
yeah, it was disconnect sound, but still all 10 operators.
No, they're all here. They're all here.
Just one of the properties of Ubisoft Siege.
Attackers need to locate and defuse bombs.
CC Cash, one of my favorite defending positions in the game because it really shows how straightforward a defense can be, but also how different each defense can be. It seems that the Legion has reinforced the wrong side of the wall as the Rooney just stared at him in disbelief. And we have Valkyrie actually closing off the common rotate hole. Full wall's gonna get reinforced.
Full wall.
So they are just seem to be giving up red wall entirely. Closing off the con wall, which is normal. Rotate coming from garage to CC. And a Kaid charge from below, which is fairly common. Or not common for other teams.
Attackers must
Oh,
locate
but
and
2
defuse
Aruni gates
bomb.
on the wall, so they are expecting this wall to be put down.
Oh, you just missed the Legion.
Yep. Attackers possibly notice that there is someone playing in bar. Boba and Easy Kill Gaming are going to try and get this wall open pretty early into the round. Which they should be able to do with Factor still on the board. They will have to worry about the Aruni gates after they come back online, however. Left and right wall are going down. Popped open from the attacker side. Possible pick on a garage. And we have another headshot coming from Easy Kill Gaming. No more garage control as that player is now down. Walls are back up. And using drone utility to break those Aruni gates.
Drone is ready.
More droning coming from the attackers. Everyone's getting on drones here. You can never go wrong with a lot of intel. Early plant coming down from Boba inside of the smokes, and the nitro cell comes out to deny the kill of the plant. What seemed like a great situation is now a 3v4 in the defender's favor. Nankotic possibly aiming too low to notice the Legion coming to flank him, but he sets up with an air jet.
Which possibly aware of the Valkyrie's present. Yep, confirming it with the yellow ping. More
Another drone
drones
coming out. Cooking a nade to possibly get a kill on this Valkyrie. And does this come out? And it sounds like an injure, actually. Which it was an injure. Your Sledge, possibly unaware, might not push up to get this kill in time, but is following it up with another grenade. Misses as the Valkyrie is pushed into Master Bedroom. He is aware of this. And gets the kill off. It is now a 2v2 with Ying outside and Sledge coming into Con. With Sledge coming so close to sight, he has to get early picks off. Gets one kill into sight. Last one is aware that they are on red stairs. Picks up diffuser and is being aggressive. No, actually comes back to go plant. With 1 minute still left on the clock. Sledge in a kind of bad situation to refrag this. Aware of it and is going for the last pick off. 1v1 situation. And he picks off Injure and Sledge kill to finish off the round.
Wow.
We're really seeing slips come into his game now. This game too.
I'm at a loss for words, truly.
It's a rare sight to see a Sledge finishing round kill in Siege. Round 3, we still have Bronco Man with another Rook pick.
And not just that, I'm just amazed by the defensive setup being brought out by Egg Poach here. It's so strange seeing all of blue wall becoming reinforced and all of red wall. You gotta wonder who is coming up with these strats. Like, who is saying, let's just board everything up. Let's board everything up.
Yeah, they took the very passive defender play to just the next level by really just sticking themselves in a box. We have, I believe it was a Goyo trap on the reinforced wall. For when that blows up, there will be fire to follow. Gotta pick up their Rook jerseys. Reinforcing the con wall, but possibly not the outside wall. This is very interesting. Stuck in the door because of Kapkan placing traps.
5 seconds remaining.
2x with the extended barrel, you gotta be wondering.
Attacker's objective is to locate a bomb and defuse it.
He only has one kill in this round, so that MP5 with extended barrel and 2x scope isn't really giving him that much of an advantage. Spawn peek coming from the defense side on red.
And it finds no one, not a lick of damage on either side.
His drones are coming into garage. This Ying might take initiative. Coming out with the flashes. Solus is surely flashed. Not followed up quickly by the Ying though. Looks as if Boba is waiting over on Jacuzzi wall to be able to open up the wall. With assistance coming from Easy Kill Gaming soon. Slips drops from the Solus. And we have Easy Kill Gaming, very aggressive play, might die here. And now that he is dead, it seems that Boba does not have the utility he needs to get that wall open. Two very crucial kills coming from the defense side.
I'm not seeing any denial on the walls or any denial operators, so you gotta wonder why they just didn't take the wall to start with.
Yeah, actually, I was expecting electricity at some point, but it seems that Ace is still focused on the windows rather than it's because wall is already open. Never mind, our answers are solved. It is now a 2v5. Not a single defender has gone down in 2.5 minutes. 1v5 situation. This is where champs are born, in these 1v5 clutches. And Kotick gets the pick off. Does he see the Rook? He does see the Rook now. Gets an early pick. Still has a full minute left. And he gets picked off by the Goyo. Very harsh round coming from St. John Bosco, but very good pickup coming from Egg Poach.
Yeah, right there, we saw Bosco coming in very aggressively, but then it just it took a steep decline, and they just started going up alone. I think they've got way ahead of themselves and started thinking that they can maybe take these guys one-on-one, where that might not be the case. I think they should go back to playing together as a team.
Yeah, it seems like almost every situation was just a loss in a 1v1 with no teammates in sight.
Being defused by attackers.
Cash and CC coming again. Let's see if this change up their strat a little bit, but let's see if this red wall still gets completely reinforced, boxing them in again.
Wow, look at that stat.
Bomb located by
And
Oh.
Push with 6 kills. Everyone else on his team barely holding 1.
I think we know who their top fragger is. They've seemed to learn from their mistakes and now opened up the red wall. And actually have learned from prior mistakes and now reinforcing off Logi.
10 seconds left before insertion.
It seems
Garage
now
wall is
that
still
they've got
left
a
soft.
Very standard
5
very
seconds
standard
left before
defensive setup.
insertion.
So you gotta wonder, what exactly happened the first round they went CC
Attackers
cash
are
and were
heading
like,
out to defuse a bomb.
let's just close everything. What happened?
Yeah, they might have been assuming we have more AF. Oh, no pause, no AFK. They might have been assuming that playing passive is their strong suit, so they just kind of box themselves in, but easily learn. But that does not always win rounds. Wall going open early as they have no hard breach denial. They're just accepting the fate that wall will be open. Flash is also coming in from the Ying. Possible pick coming from Ace right now, and it is another headshot. They're unaware that one is playing. Oh, now know that Capcan is playing on the server rack. Ping goes out.
Flash set.
Flash coming. Kill gets picked off, but can we get a refrag from this? From Ying. He knows he is Flash, and he's rushing in now. 1 kill.
Oh,
2 kill. Double kill coming. Aware of the Ying. 3. Can he pick off the last kill? And 4.
And it's
The
4.
rating is down in 10 seconds. In a matter of 10 seconds, the entire round is won by Ying self-handedly.
Absolutely beautiful.
That is a textbook play of how a Ying push should work. Multiple flashes go in, and big LMG goes burr.
Yeah, and absolutely no recoil on the LMG. It just makes it that much easier. Not to mention that your opponent's blind. Ended Sandoval quickly, rising once again to his top fragger spot.
Yeah, this does seem to be Sandoval's day today.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Now, I really can't remember the last time I've seen a bar. I don't even know what the other side of the room is called.
Our stage, I guess.
Bar stage, yeah, bar stage defense. I probably haven't seen this since year 3 of Siege. It's an ancient strategy coming in from the defense team.
I only ever see it in pro. Oh, warded on the board. And we see, I think they're getting a little fed up with the
Attackers
Ying
have
charges.
located a bomb.
Yeah,
They're
they're
getting absolutely rolled by that
direct.
last round.
Directly answering the attacker's strategies. Now we have Solus running around, not really using her gadgetry to try and pick off these
Defuse
drones.
the bomb.
And I've noticed that Wintry Hydra is also playing Valkyrie, but I don't ever see a yellow ping. I don't see a yellow ping. And I don't think the defenders are getting all-outs or information.
Possibly
from those
not.
guys.
From the first match, we had a lot of yellow pings coming from St. John Bosco High School, especially when they used Valkyrie on their side. But we're just not seeing that same initiative coming from defense over here on Egg Poach. Standard strip take to try and get map control over here. Pushing up garage. Possibly aware that one is playing into cash. It's always safe to assume so.
Is the case. Fuse creeping up here on the Solus. I don't know if he's droned her out.
Activating summon sequence.
Opening up strip wall. If only this fuse will put a drone in and be able to see if there is one inside cache. Opening up his options by breaking open the wall.
This is a little bit concerning. I don't think the Solus has been droned out.
We might get a case of Fuse just trying to get into this gym. Oh, he's actually going to fuse it. Will he get a shot from the Capcan? No, Capcan's just deciding to run. And gets piked off by the Ying, who is in Logi. Still unaware that the Solus is behind them, and gets a pick off because of it.
Nomad's willing to respond here.
And
it
Nomad
seems that was
does
the
and
case.
gets the pick off. Now Fuse does still have 2 cluster charges to put on the floors to possibly break into site. And it seems like that is what he's doing now. Defenders are really in a pickle here. Warden doesn't have many options being stuck in this bathroom. And Valkyrie either has to stay on main stairs or run all the way around to the other side of the map. But with the diffuser, might be able to get a plant off in here. Watching the flank for this warden.
Oh,
I did not know you can plant on the stairs. I thought you would have to at least be dead. And gets picked off by the warden, who is now in strip. Walking into Capcan traps. 2v2 situation with the diffuser laying on the ground. Picks off. 1v1 situation, or actually 2v1. Fuse is still on the board.
it might
Does
as
need to
well
get
be a
picked up.
1v1 at this point.
Yeah. If this Nomad takes the time to go pick up Fuse, it's going to be way too late into the round.
I think he's gonna go for the kill, and honestly, I think he might get it.
Yeah, he has to at this point. Warden, ooh, full shot. And the pick comes
Nice.
off from Narcotic. Another round victory
Very,
for St. John
very
Bosco. Good reaction speed coming here from Narcotic.
The room for error is really, it's through the roof. That round, well, they did take it in the end. It was very sloppy and it's very unorganized. And despite defense having a strong foothold, they still managed to lose it.
Yeah,
What the case is, if Valkyrie's not giving callouts or if their other teammates aren't giving callouts, something's not working.
Defenders, protect your bombs.
It
from being
seems
defused
as,
by
like,
attackers.
this Egg Poach's captain is most likely not saying, hey guys, let's switch it up. They're just hoping that if they go the same exact thing every single round, that at some point they're going to win it. But it does not seem to be going well for them.
You've got to wonder if they even have an IGL on the team, because right now it's just looking like they're playing operators that they think will help, and operators with guns that they like, because while Winter Hydra's being equipped with Valkyrie, the black guys aren't providing any info. The Nitro hasn't come out once. He's been using it strictly for
5
the
seconds
gun,
left.
and then a push here on the T-Bird with healing stations. Well, they
Attackers
can
must
prove
locate
useful. You
and
gotta think
defuse the bomb.
how useful.
Yeah.
She's mainly the gun. That is Thunderbird. Thunderbird is the gun.
Yeah, if the defense wants an AR on defense, they pick Thunderbird. Possible early pick coming from this Solus playing in Garage. Another dirt push is going to come from attacking. In the Ying play out here. Ying might prove very useful coming to clear this Garage or blue. People already in stock, and an early pick comes from Slips. Stock Hatch is still soft. Possibly
Someone
unaware
to
of
fill
the
gap.
Solus.
I don't think he is aware of the Solus, that is. I think Solus is very aware of Slip's presence.
Easy Kill Gaming coming in with... Oh, Hatch is going to get popped open. You have two players watching the door. Possible kill might be come from Slips right now. Nope. Does know one is playing in secret now and holding the angle. Does see it. Gets the pick off, and Solus is now answering way too late. It's tagged up. Might die here. Hits are getting exchanged.
Any level of communication at this point. How do you allow one of your teammates to completely run up into secret
Attackers have
while you're
located a
fighting
bomb.
someone in stock? And he's
And-
unaware.
Yeah, now she is downed, and Slips might get the kill here, unaware that she is down. See, in a situation like that, well, actually, Plant is going down at the moment. They are in sight and holding with still 3 members on the board. We have full site control. Attackers have now assumed that they are defenders and have taken the entire site for themselves. Now aware of the injured Solus, it picks off the kill, far back into dirt. Defense is going to have to play the attacking role now and come down the main stairs. Pick does come from A push with the assault rifle. Thunderbird is now back in sight, runs into a Claymore. And an injure comes from the Valkyrie, and we have one more win for St. John Bosco.
5-1. 5-1 into the second half. Going into defense on possibly one of the most defender-sided maps in the game.
Exactly. And this is also just a straight copy of what last game was. We have another 5-1 situation coming in. Might see another quick game from St. John Bosco.
Ying, Thatcher, Glaz, Fuse,
They're really trying to...
Dokebi.
What seems to be here is, on defense, Egg Poach has one universal strategy where they pick the same 5 operators and they use it for every single site, most likely because it's what they're comfortable with. And when it comes to attack, they seem to almost copycat whatever they're losing to. They have the Glaz out for watching and smoke pushes, but they have been losing to Thatcher, they've been losing to Ying, to Fuse, so that's what they're going to pick.
And
Thatcher's.
I think Poach has developed the idea of a heart operator. Oh, I
And
stand corrected.
They have
We
switched,
lose the
yeah.
Thatcher for the Thermite, and
But-
now we don't have.
And we have also
now we
lost
have
the
two
Glaz for an
RBs.
ace, with still no EMP operator on the board.
Oh, Lion.
Possibly coming from Lion, yeah. We have one EMP operator to assist two hard breach operators.
Zero. Possibly acting as flank flash. And no EMPs on
No
the board. Lion seems to have
EMPs.
brought in flashbangs.
Thermite and Ace are going to have a hard time, especially Thermite over here, getting spawn peeked by Easy Kill Gaming. Actually, by Slips over here with the Warden.
No.
Slips picks off one kill. He took out Thatcher, their only EMP operator. Can he pick off this Thermite? And he does with an injure and the down diffuser. Let's see if a risky play comes out from this Warden. All he has to do is just run out.
Hard breach and
Hard breach and
counter
hard
denial.
wall denial.
Defender has
Pick
been
comes off, diffuser on ground, and it is quickly looking like a win for St. John
It
Bosco.
might as well be all over.
With the attackers on the opposite side of the map having to waste time just to go over and grab a diffuser. Warden's still playing aggressive to watch the diffuser for any attackers. Help coming from Easy Kill Gaming to watch the roof. Another pick might be coming soon from the Warden if this Lion is not careful. And Lion is not and loses half of his health in less than a second.
Attackers
Oh, he
recovered the bomb
misses- oh.
diffuser.
Does to pick up the
Got the
diffuser
diffuser
though.
now.
Warden is aware of this and decides to move.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
And Slips picks up the kill on the Lion.
Diffuser's down once again.
Back down outside. Attackers either have to come in and clear the entire site, or spend time going outside to just pick up one little diffuser. Cluster charge only gets one. Window does breach and con. We have a 2v4 situation, followed by a headshot.
4v1.
4v1
It's all
situation.
over.
Late shield with the Warden watching diffuser. You might just see a full send it coming from the zero. Watching hatch. Doesn't have very much options here.
You know, they say it's not over until the fat lady sings, and right now I think she's singing.
I can hear her too. Possibly coming through a window. Gonna try and
Yeah,
give himself some intel.
You gotta wonder. Nothing's impossible, but some things maybe more
This
than
won't
others.
work. Drops down, followed by a kill from Boba. Round clearly done, and leaving match point for St. John Bosco. Match point coming on the defense side on a defense favored map. Easy kill with the Kaid.
Mitchell.
Roaming visual. Possibly a roaming alibi, although we have seen Narcotic play a very mean anchoring alibi.
Once again, the Ying comes out. So does Thermite, Fuse, and Lion.
Let's see if the attackers can actually get to the building in time to do anything useful.
See if they can
Rotates
even
coming
walk
out.
into the building.
Slips here with 10 kills on the board. Barry showing his roaming potential here. Although we don't get to see much of it, as we barely get to see these roaming or defense rounds coming
Attackers have
from
located
St.
a
John
bomb.
Bosco. However, the rounds we do get are insanely great rounds.
8 push right now at 9 and 6. You gotta wonder, is he baiting his team, or is his
5
team
seconds to
selling
go.
him short? His 8 push right now, he seems like a very strong player.
Attacker's objective is to defuse
And
the
he's
bomb.
going the utility on top of that. So you gotta wonder what is going on inside their heads. They can't get a wall open to save their lives, and they can't even get in the building at this point, let alone plant down.
Yeah, with A-Push here as the top fragger of their team, but also playing the hard breach operator, it kind of chokes him into a position where he has to play the objective very slowly, but also is the only one that can really just get the kills. We do have a zombie playing garage, wall possibly going open. We have a big stall coming from Thatcher and Thermite. Wall is still going down though, dead center in the middle. The zombie trading picks. We have two attackers half health and not a single hit of damage on the defenders.
The head's gone.
Doesn't see it.
Possibly sees it, brings Fuse to a low point.
Fuse for this side, I just noticed that. Very strange. I don't think there's one good window to fuse on this objective.
The only thing would really to be CC window, which at that case doesn't really get much. It only just blows up the floor, and that's about it.
Vigil's still on the run.
Vigil's about to get a pick off here and gets a headshot onto Fuse. I guess Fuse couldn't do anything anyways with his utility. All coming out from Dokkaebi. Last call. Defenders are still stuck in sight, or just sitting in sight, so this call won't do much for him. Thatcher in a hard situation, trying to deal with this window. Now, I've always seen Alibi as a roaming operator, but Nimcotic has a different take on this, where he plays a very strong anchor using the amazing MX4. Easy kill gets the pick off of Thatcher trying to vault through the window. Possible defuse, does not confirm it. Oh, actually, defuse is in the middle of sight now, giving attackers, attackers very little chance of winning anything. Vigil sees the shadow here, and all he has to do is hold this angle. Easy kill coming from the Thermite, and Thermite ran into his own flash grenade.
Wow.
5v2 situation, 5v1 situation. Possible runout coming from this Azami. Is this a patented Boba runout? Nope. Follows with the... All he has to do is take out the claim. It is a patented Boba runout moment, and he gets the kill, winning the victory for St. John Bosco High School. It's honestly crazy that Boba, for all his plays and lost runouts, he wins the finals with a runout.
Maybe he's learned his lesson.
He really learned his craft. MVP coming to Slips here. Very well expected. Final score just shows it all.
12-3. What an amazing series from these Bosco players.